Okay, so tomorrow we begin our independent topic presentations. Most of you have already signed up for your time slot on Canvas. There are maybe 4 or 5 or 6 of you who have not yet signed up. So I went ahead and signed you up. Sadly, you're all going first because those are the slots that were left. For all of you, if you have not yet checked it out, it's been up here all quarter, but here's information about the independent topic presentations. If you click on the button that says independent presentations, it brings up a list of what I'm looking for, right? So it's a 9-minute presentation. I'll give you a 1-minute grace period. So you have down to 8 up to 10 minutes without losing points. The topic, if you're teaching something about theater or acting or performance, but I'm not asking you to teach Shakespeare. You can teach whatever you want to. It could be the theater of football costumes, right? Or it could be the theater of, I don't know, I think I have in here show cooking or cheerleading, right? So you can pick things that aren't necessarily what we think of as theater that are interesting to you, and you can talk about the performative aspects of it, right? The aspects that we are showing to the world. Don't pick something like, a waitress has to put on a fake smile. Yes, that's acting, but I'm looking for kind of an organized performance, right? I want the presentations to include some level of interactivity. So that you actually are asking the audience questions, or you have some sort of activity or exercise. So you're getting the audience to do something for a few minutes of that time, right? So you can actually have people up on stage if you want them to act out a scene with just their bodies, and then do a scene from behind a curtain with just the lines, and then do a scene with both and see how it changes things. Or you could, I don't know, it depends on what your topic is, right? So you can kind of be creative and use people in different ways to demonstrate parts of what you're talking about. So I have a list of kind of suggested topics here, but really I want you to find things that are interesting to you. I don't want you to spend a huge amount of time researching. This isn't a research class. We're not doing, citations. You can literally pull this up on Wikipedia, wherever the first thing you can find. The challenge for you that I'm asking you to do is to organize the information well, and then to deliver it well. All right. So if you look at the presentation handout and grading rubric right here, let me drag that over. So when that comes up, it's a 2-page document. 1 page, again, tells everything that I've just kind of said about what the topic has to be. The format is interactive and visual as much as possible. Please prepare and practice. Make an outline for yourself, right? So I don't want you reading a prepared speech. This is extemporaneous. This is off the top of your head. You've practiced it. You know what you're going to say, but your outline might be, just the 2 or 3 words for each point you want to make, right? And then you go in and launch into that thing. Again, you can use visual aids, as I talked about last class, but I don't want you to make a PowerPoint presentation be your presentation, right? Your talking is the presentation. If you have an image or a short video clip or something you want to show, great, but don't make the entire digital thing be your presentation. Do practice, do read out loud. The things I'm looking for as I grade, there's a grading rubric right here. A lot of points go into organization, right? So do you actually introduce what your topic is? Do you state what your points are there at the outset? Give us kind of a roadmap of what you're about to talk about. And then as you talk, do you signpost? Do you say, now I'm moving on to point 2, which is blank, right? Then, of course, by delivery, are you not pacing around in the space? Are you making eye contact with the audience? Are you using strong gestures, or are you just kind of being stiff? There's points for how engaging and interactive your presentation is. If it's just a strict lecture, you won't get very many points in the creative and interactive section here, right? And then, of course, your voice. Can we hear you? This is probably going to be pretty easy for most of you because it's a pretty small room. Are you racing through what you're trying to say? And is your voice indicating that you're interested in the topic, right? If you're just talking like this, and here's another thing that I have to say, it's hard for us to be excited about that information if it's not clear that you're excited about it, right? And then there's some points for whether you actually hit your 8 minutes exactly, or your 9 minutes exactly. Okay, any questions, let me know. I'm looking forward to the first presentations tomorrow. Let's see if we are starting off with, here's when you're assigned to present. We're starting off with Jose, then Hassan, and then Ibrahim, and then Catherine. I don't know what your topics are, so maybe Ibrahim is writing it in right now. We'll see. Or that's actually me, never mind. No, it is him. Anyway, all right, good luck. I look forward to seeing them tomorrow. I'll bring in a bag of chips, I guess. I don't see anyone signed up for snacks on 10/24. I only see cupcakes for the 29th and chocolate chip cookies for the 31st. So this is your chance to sign up here to let us know what you're going to bring so we don't have 10 bags of chips. Okay, see you guys tomorrow.